Hey guys, thank you for clicking on the video. I would like to quickly explain what I do. I work for the Walt Disney Company, and because of that, I need to keep my identity concealed. I typically share stories about what happened to myself within the company, but not this topic. This topic is something that goes on within the company. I'll be talking about customers that sell their free admissions and why it happens in the first place. But before we get into the video, please smash that like button and remember to subscribe to the channel as well. So, how do admissions typically work? Customers get 16 free admissions per year. Each one is a set consisting of up to 3 for family or friends that can be admitted into the park with the customer free of charge. A set is completely used up whether it is 3 or 1 person being admitted with the customer. So if you ask the customer that you barely know for free admission, it creates an awkward conversation for you and that customer. You know very well that you don't have any intentions of really having a conversation with this person other than trying to get free admissions. Please don't do that. The customer is going to give you a simple answer, which is, I work hard for my admissions. I only get 16 per year and I save those for my close friends and family. That's it. Now, some of those customers do save their admission for that, but then you have this other customer that save their admissions to actually sell them off. And while we're not supposed to do that, it does happen. It really just boils down to appreciation and incentive. So let me ask you a simple question. If you feel appreciated and you get proper raises and proper incentives and proper benefits within a company, would you feel the need to break any of those policies? Or would you do whatever you can to preserve your spot in that company and making sure that you can get promoted? I would hope the answer is you do everything you can so you can get promoted and keep your job. But that's not how it is within this company. So these appreciations and incentives. So before I get into what those things are, I need to talk about the chain reaction that happens that led to this being a problem. So we have cast member A, cast member B, and cast member C, which we'll get into in a second. So cast member A is the customer that works hard and do everything they're supposed to do. They don't kiss up to anyone. They do everything right and by the book with the intention of being recognized and promoted within the company. Then you have cast member B, the customer that just doesn't really care as much as cast member A, and they don't have the same drive or passion. But they kiss up to the managers, which results in something called favoritism. Because of this favoritism, it puts cast member B at an advantage over cast member A. So if cast member A and cast member B apply for a promotion at the same time, they're competing against each other. And because of this favoritism that runs so strong within the company, cast member B ends up getting promoted and cast member A ends up getting shafted, with reasons that just don't make any sense because they clearly see one of their peers, cast member B, getting promoted. As I'm editing the video, I realize I'm not clarifying something important. We do get raises, but only to meet minimum wage. We do not get raises based on performance or seniority. Also, those who are not getting promoted, I'm referring to college grads who have been working with the company for years, working hard to move up. The cast member B I'm referring to are those who literally just started and might not even be in school. They're just a favorite among our superiors. And lastly, there are cast members currently in school working towards a college degree, which applies to me. That's why I haven't quit yet. Now, back to the video, which results in cast member C. Cast member C used to be cast member A. Cast member C is someone like me who goes to work and they still have passion, but not as much as it used to be. They go in and just put in the bare minimum because in their heads they're thinking, what's the point of trying so hard, of going above and beyond? I'm never going to get promoted. We don't get raises. It's just I get paid the same whether I work hard or not. So looking back on cast member B, they get promoted into these places where they shouldn't be, like cast member B getting put into an executive position or a manager position or a corporate position. So let's look at the wrong cast member getting put into a corporate position. And it comes time for a new union contract for the regular cast members. So that cast member who got promoted into a corporate position meets with the union rep, and they hash out a new union contract for everyone else. That cast member who's in a corporate position doesn't really have the same passion, drive, or care because they haven't worked as hard. They don't understand. So they end up trying to take away whatever it is we have. So let's say, for instance, we want a raise. They're going to want to take away something else from us. Or let's say we want this. They're going to take away our admissions. Let's say we're trying to get more medical benefits. They want to take away our sick pay. Something like that. It's a tit for tat kind of thing, not let's try to increase the livelihood of these customers that work so hard, who try to bring the magic to us. So it just, like I said, after these union contract comes out, the union tells us, the regular customers, how these meetings went down. And that hurts the morale within the company. And that creates more customer C's, where it just hurts the overall image and quality of the Disney name for the guests that come inside. 20, 30 years ago, I'm pretty sure the kind of service you got was significantly better than the service you can get now. Not saying that the service today is bad, I'm just saying it must have been better back then. It have to be. There used to be a cast member party, and I remember it so vividly because I was little, and I'll get into that in a second. So they used to close down the park, and it was around Christmas time. It was a Christmas cast member party. They would close down the park early and reopen it only for cast members and their family. And I happened to be one of the family members of one of these cast members. And I remember going in, and it was just, like I said, only cast members. They were giving out free food, free photo opportunities. And you could tell that there was genuine appreciation for those who work there. Another example is very recent, actually. It was Disney Plus. So it was rumored that all the cast members were going to get Disney Plus for free. And the rumor can be true, but at a cost. The cost was you can either keep your free admissions to bring in your family and friends, or you get Disney Plus. Which one will you take? You'll take the free admissions, not Disney Plus. What I don't understand, and many of us questioned as well, is why didn't they just give us both? Do they really not care about us? Do they really not have enough appreciation for the work that we put in to show that we deserve it? You tell me. So, how does a person get involved, a cast member? I would say it starts out innocently. Like, for example, a cast member signs in their family member, and that family member decides to show their genuine appreciation by offering them money, like $200. And they tell them, you know what, I know you're falling behind on rent, as you told me, and here you go, just to help you out, just for your troubles. Thank you so much. And the cast member, they object, they say, I cannot accept this. I need to adhere to company policy because I could lose my job for this. And they say, listen, just take the money, you need it. I know they're not paying you enough for this. And the cast member takes it. And as that cast member walks away, they realize, I could really use this. I could do this more. And that's how they get involved with signing in people for money that they don't even know. So now it creates two different kinds of people. The cast member that knows how to sell their tickets, and the cast member that just doesn't really know what they're doing. And the cast members that know what they're doing, we'll start with that. They'll create a whole operation with their other fellow peers that work there. And there'll basically be 12 people being signed in a group, or 8 people being signed in a group. And they'll all work together until they run out of sign-in for the year. Then there's a cast member that doesn't know what they're doing. And they'll list it in places like Craigslist, Facebook, Snapchat, OfferUp, places where they shouldn't be listing because the company monitors those websites. If you try to post your tickets for sale on those websites, the company will track you down, meet with you at the park acting like they're customers for you, basically, and they take you to a special place, which I'll get into shortly. They also make another mistake by going straight to the park and making offers to people directly in the line, saying, hey, I can sell you tickets for cheaper if you would like to go with me. I can sell them to you for $300 for all three of you guys. What do you guys say? And the issue with that is they have security, cameras, undercover. And if any one of those things catch you, they will take you to this place I mentioned, this special place over in the corporate side, and they throw you into an interrogation room. And in this interrogation room, they treat you like you're a criminal. They treat you like you're trash, like you're nobody. But really, you're just trying to get by. You're just trying to make a little bit of extra money because you don't feel like you're getting your worth, your incentive. You don't feel appreciated to not conduct any activities. So that's what happens if you get caught, and that's how a cast member gets involved in this. Moral of the story, going back to the original topic of why they're selling their tickets, this could be all avoided if appreciation and incentive are how they used to be. So if any executive happen to be watching, just understand that that's why it happened. This is what I always hear. I always hear, I don't get paid enough to care about this. I don't get treated right to care enough about this. I'm going to do whatever it is I need to do to survive at the end of the day because the cost of living in California is too high, and the amount we get paid without raises or anything, it just doesn't meet the baseline of what we need. So that basically concludes the topic. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it thumbs. If you loved it, subscribe. Thank you for watching once again.